I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had a intense year.
What if everything you believed about Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds was a carefully crafted illusion? The picture-perfect couple, the charming interviews, and the adorable roasts, it's all been orchestrated. Behind those Instagram smiles lies one of the most strategic and ruthless PR campaigns in Hollywood history. From sabotaged careers to calculated child reveals, this story runs much deeper than anyone has realized. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Amid the ongoing legal battle between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, an interview recorded prior to the lawsuits has been released where Baldoni alludes to having a difficult year.
Let's begin with the illusion, the love story we've all been sold. From red carpet giggles to viral anniversary posts, Blake and Ryan appear to be the ultimate couple goals. But look closer. Every cute moment, timed perfectly. When Ryan's Deadpool movie was about to hit theaters, Blake coincidentally posted a gushing tribute to their relationship. When Blake needed buzz for a simple favor, Ryan's Instagram lit up with supportive, spontaneous snaps. These aren't coincidences, they're coordinated media drops. The playful roasting, the relatable moments, and even the slightly messy family photos. It's all brand strategy. Blake and Ryan have transformed their marriage into a marketing machine that prints money. However, the cracks in that perfect image began to surface quickly.
Did Ryan Reynolds ditch Blake Lively at the premiere of Another Simple Favor to save his own career?
Blake Lively doesn't just want to act. She seeks control. In a leaked interview, she openly admitted to manipulating people on set to gain more authorship. She described arriving on film sets knowing she was only expected to stand on a pink sticker and look cute. But that wasn't enough for her. She wanted influence over everything: writing, costume design, and character development. Sometimes directors embraced it, other times they did not. That's where the tension began, especially on It Ends With Us, directed by Justin Baldoni. What began as a creative collaboration evolved into a full-blown power struggle, and Blake wasn't about to lose. According to insiders, Blake didn't merely clash with Justin, she systematically undermined him. When he left the room, she'd lobby producers for alternative ideas.
Colonel Kurtz, who trolled Blake at the premiere. Speaking of the premiere, we're going to talk about this red carpet. Why wasn't Ryan Reynolds there?
Scenes would be reworked without his input. She reportedly coordinated critical production meetings during his absence and instructed the costume team with conflicting directions that overrode his. By post-production, stories emerged about Justin being difficult and controlling, just as promotional materials for the film began to surface. Curiously, Justin was absent from most of them. This wasn't merely a coincidence, it was a calculated freeze-out, and it worked. While Blake managed the public narrative, Ryan worked in silence. Unlike Blake's public persona, Ryan Reynolds operates behind the scenes. Beneath that disarming smile lies one of the most well-connected men in Hollywood. He's friends with studio executives, producers, media outlets, everyone who matters. When he makes a call, things happen. According to a former employee of his production company, Maximum Effort, Ryan can get projects killed with just a whisper. After the It Ends With Us conflict, 3 of Justin Baldoni's film projects mysteriously lost funding. Studios ghosted him. Distribution deals vanished. Actors dropped out for no reason.
They're done, and it's no wonder everyone avoided them like the plague.
TMZ just dropped a bomb on Blake Lively.
Then Maximum Effort abruptly withdrew from a deal with Justin's production company, citing scheduling conflicts. Internally, emails revealed the truth. Working with Justin meant losing access to Ryan, and nobody in Hollywood wanted that. This power couple isn't just manipulating movie sets, they're monetizing their personal lives down to the last baby announcement. Blake's 4th pregnancy reveal? Timed perfectly with a red carpet event right before her movie launch. Her 1st and 2nd pregnancy reveals? Both are strategically aligned with press cycles for The Shallows and Deadpool. They've perfected the partial reveal technique, protecting their kids' faces just enough to claim privacy while still reminding everyone they have an adorable family. They even trademarked variations of their children's names across multiple industries, from baby products to financial services.
There's always friction that happens when you make a movie like this.
This ends with me. I'm done. I'm tired.
What seems like a sweet family brand is actually a multi-million-dollar empire, and their kids are part of the marketing strategy. They present themselves as activists and protectors of privacy, of the environment, of children. However, contradictions abound. They speak out about climate change, yet regularly fly private jets. They claim to guard their children's privacy while filming them during scripted, candid moments. One of the most disturbing examples? Blake and Ryan had their daughter record an explicit Deadpool line.
Less than 12 hours after Justin filed, Blake's legal team doubled down, calling the bombshell $400 million lawsuit another chapter in the abuser playbook.
For a joke, she reportedly didn't want to do it. Yet she did after being told another kid would take her place if she didn't. It's the kind of moment that should raise alarm bells for anyone, yet it was treated as just another quirky family anecdote. Then came Ben Shapiro, who, love him or hate him, undertook the deep dive that no one else dared. In his Hollywood Illusion series, Shapiro revealed what he termed a response matrix that the couple uses to vet jokes, comments, and interview anecdotes before sharing them publicly. He exposed how they recycle emotional stories across multiple talk shows, almost word for word. Additionally, he uncovered their deflection blueprint, emotional motherhood narratives from Blake, when a question becomes too personal, and self-deprecating humor from Ryan when the topics get too real. Even their political stances shift with the trends. One moment, they're advocating for sustainability. The next, they're investing in companies with questionable environmental records.
Is my favourite story, I think, in showbiz this year. The Justin Baldoni war with Blake Lively, which seems to me, initially I felt quite sorry for Blake Lively.
It's not about beliefs, it's about optics. Ryan and Blake aren't just a couple, they're co-CEOs of a sprawling media empire. Ryan leverages maximum effort to acquire IPs before they become wildly popular. He utilizes his connections with Aviation Gin, Mint Mobile, and streaming services to ensure guaranteed promotion for his projects. Blake, on the other hand, undercuts competitors in beverage distribution, promotes her mom brand across multiple platforms, and navigates her lifestyle brand like a Silicon Valley startup. Insiders even claim to have former employees embedded in talent agencies, streaming platforms, and PR firms, keeping them informed about competitors and potential threats. They've built a system that demolishes anyone who stands in their way and elevates everything they touch. And the fallout? Just ask Justin Baldoni, or anyone who stopped returning his calls. So, the next time you see Blake and Ryan roasting each other online or being adorably awkward in interviews, just remember, you aren't witnessing spontaneity. You're observing a performance. Every smile, every laugh, every baby bump reveal, it's all part of a master plan. They've cracked Hollywood's system and transformed it into a machine for influence, profit, and control. And while we've been busy admiring their love story, they've been quietly ascending to the top. Blake and Ryan aren't just stars, they're strategists. And in Hollywood, strategy prevails.